A Wicked Little Boy, 1882, by Anton Checkov. Ivan Ivanovich Lapkin, an attractively looking young man, and Anna Semyonovna Samblitskaya, a pretty young girl with a turned-up nose, went down the steep bank of the river and sat on a bench. The bench stood very close to the water, between the thick young willows. What a wonderful place! You are sitting here, hiding from the whole world, and only fish and spiders, running around the water, quick as lightning, can see you. The young people were armed with fishing rods, nets, tins of worms, and other fishing tackle. After sitting down, they immediately started fishing. "I'm glad that we are finally alone," Lapkin started, looking around. "I have a lot to tell you, Anna Semyonovna. Quite a lot. When I saw you for the first time, a fish is biting. I realized then my purpose for living. I realized where my idol is, and to whom I have to devote my honest working life. Oh, a large fish is biting. Seeing you, I loved for the first time and loved passionately. Wait to tug your line. Let it bite. Do tell me, my dear, I beg you, could I hope for, not for the same from you? No, I don't deserve it. I can't even dare dream about it. Could I hope for... Pull now." Anna Semyonovna raised her hand with the rod, tugged and screamed aloud. A little silver-green fish flashed in the air. "Oh my God, a perch! Ah! Hurry! It's off!" The perch got off the hook, flopped over the grass to its pool, and splashed into the water. Chasing the fish, Lapkin accidentally grabbed Anna's hand instead of the fish and accidentally pressed it to his lips. She drew it back, but it was already too late. Their lips accidentally met in a kiss. Everything happened accidentally. One kiss followed another, then vows, promises. What happy moments! However, in this earthly life, there is no absolute happiness. Happiness is usually poisoned either by itself or by something from the outside. And so it was this time. While the young people were kissing, they suddenly heard a laugh. They looked at the river and were stunned. A little naked boy was standing waist-high in the water. It was Kolya, a junior high school boy and also Anna's brother. He stood in the water, looked at the young people, and sarcastically smiled. "Ah, you are kissing," he said. "Good, I will tell Mamma." "I hope that you, as an honorable man," murmured Lapkin, turning red, To spy on people is evil, and to tell on them is mean, vile, and odious. I think that you, being an honest and noble person—" "Give me a rouble, then I won't tell," said the noble person. "Otherwise I will tell." Lapkin pulled a rouble out of his pocket and gave it to Kolya. He squeezed it in his wet fist, whistled, and swam away. Now the young people couldn't kiss any more. The next day Lapkin brought paints and a ball to Kolya, and his sister gave him all her pillboxes. Then they had to give him cufflinks with little dog snouts. The evil little boy apparently liked everything. He started to spy on them regularly, so that he could get more. Wherever they went, there he went. He did not leave them alone for a minute. "Scoundrel," Lapkin said through his clenched teeth. "He is so small, yet such a big scoundrel. What will become of him later?" For the whole month of June, Kolya did not leave the poor lovers alone. He threatened to inform against them, spied on them, and demanded presents. And to him everything was not enough. And finally he began to talk about a pocket watch. And so what? They had to promise the watch. Once, at dinner, when they served wafers, he suddenly laughed and winked with one eye and asked Lapkin, "Should I tell? Ah?" Lapkin turned wild red and began to chew a napkin instead of a wafer. Anna excused herself from the table and rushed to her room. Such was the young people's life until the end of August, when Lapkin finally proposed to Anna. Oh, what a happy day it was! Having talked to the bride's parents and having received consent, Lapkin first of all ran to the garden and began searching for Kolya. Finding him, he barely burst into tears from rapture and grabbed the wicked little boy by the ear. Anna, also looking for Kolya, ran up to him and grabbed him by another ear. And you should have seen what enjoyment was written on the faces of the lovers, when Kolya cried and begged them, "My dears, darlings, sweethearts, I won't do it again. Forgive me." And then they admitted that while they were in love with each other, they never felt such happiness and such captivating bliss as when they carried the wicked little boy off by his ears.